It's just a second measure to make sure you aren't cheating by trying to rub it against the bed or anything.
I'll tell you, Zach. This
I maybe super want to get a cage.
you know when he came out, literally choked out with his own umbilical.
Kisses and nuzzles.
Kisses.
Keeping luchadors off your ass while you finish kill Bane. Good luck, man.
Well, there it is, Bobby. The Saints receiving no love here.
Not at all. It is raining hate down where they are, and of course it is. After what their capo did to Stillwater, they're lucky their fans aren't knifing them on their way to the ring. Wait, oh my God, look at that! It's Angel de la Muerte.
Angel de la Muerte, the second half of a Pale Riders, sometimes regarded as the herald of a walking apocalypse. The youngest wrestler to ever win the Super K-Cup is here in the Steel Court Arena.
History is writing itself tonight, Zach. After his questionable loss to Killbane years ago, Angel dropped off the face of the earth. If you're a fan of Murder Brawl, this is shaping up to be the best night of your life.
So I think Angel and Killbane were tag team partners in the past or something.
And here's the Butcher of Steel.
Yeah.
Swaggering in. And speaking of surprises, here comes the Luchadors in force.
The Butcher getting some help from the fans. This has just turned into a lumberjack match from hell.
All right, Bobby, you know, this is a classic matchup. Speed versus power, youth versus age, brains versus...
Cricket bat.
Well, you
That
know,
looks like a buzzsaw, but I dig.
It's a cricket bat with a buzzsaw.
Oh.
They know what to expect.
You take one side, I'll take the other.
Okay.
That way we're not hitting each other.
That makes
You're
sense.
right, Bobby. The last time these two fought, Angel lost his mask to Killbane, the greatest mark of shame in the Lucha Libre world. It's been years that had to be eating away at him. What was that? The Luchadors are on the side of the ring again. Don't think I'm forgetting what we were talking about, Bobby.
Oh.
Cutscene!
The luchadors.
Luchadors.
Yeah. First time DMing and I feel like it's going awful. Oh, that's too bad to hear.
The Butcher of Stillwater is making his way towards Angel.
How much can one person be expected to... Oh my God! A chainsaw! What the f...
Oh my God! A fatal flaw in the Luchadors' plan, Bobby. They didn't account for the Murder Brawl chainsaw.
It was a desperate move for a desperate time, but it looks like the gamble has paid off.
Now this is what people came here to see. The Butcher of Stillwater on an unstoppable rampage.
Killbane can't be happy to see this. Look how far that spray went.
Towel, please.
It's got to be getting slick on that floor.
Hey, I gotta get my grandma to get my mop. I hope the audience brought some paper bags, Bobby.
It is raining.
You gonna make it, Angel?
I think I broke my leg. Get in there and kick that bastard's ass. I can hold off these jobs.
I just noticed your health was really low.
Oh yeah. Ron, I'd want to be on my back anyway. Nothing to rub on, plus I'd like to feel my cock bouncing around. Oh my.
To weaken up the
I'm not leaving here without your fucking mask.
When I'm through with you, you'll be begging for me to kill you.
This is it, folks. Two giants in the field of destruction facing off for our entertainment. Does it get any better than this?
No, it doesn't. Though only one of these two has the good sense to leave the violence in the ring. Let's all remember how to charge again.
He dodged it. Here comes the reversal.
Look at the...
I like that I can just watch right now.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, nobody's throwing punches at me. They're just standing there while I stand here.
Both of our contenders seem to be out for blood. Killbane isn't bowing down to the Butcher anytime soon.
But this celebrity of the streets isn't making it easy on Killbane. There seems to be something more going on than two world-renowned titans wishing to settle who rules the mountaintop.
No matter who wins tonight, someone is going home with crushed dreams. And
Even the chainsaws are lewd. I think Pat is enjoying this a little too much. No! No!
but wait, he's already heading back in.
Looks like the Stillwater Butcher isn't getting.
Alright, well just know that if we catch you cheating, we're only gonna fuck you harder and harder.
Apocalypse.
I mean, I'm not enjoying reading this. So what are you people talking about? I'm not, what? Don't,
There he goes.
Another miss from Killbane.
The champion cannot be happy with that one, Zach.
Oh, I need to pause the game. It's alright, Kari? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. Alright. So, nobody question what just came through the mail. Nothing came through the mail. Nothing. Why am I a sissy?
Oh.
Ah! It definitely was not more diapers, no.
Of course not.
Mm-hmm.
And this isn't Mega Man X Command Mission music playing on my end of the stream.
Of course not. No, no, no.
Yeah, the title totally isn't Mega Man X Command Mission Maverick Battle.
Go, whoa.
Yeah, of course not.
Unbelievable.
All's fair in love and motor brawl.
Killbane's knocked out again.
And here come the luchadors in his
Or am I trying to get you to cheat so I have an excuse to fuck you really, really hard? I don't think you need an excuse, Ron. I really think. I'm just saying. Oh my god, I love that you can slam a urinal. That's amazing. And I am already stuck. True, I'll just fuck him really hard in general. Yeah.
Can he land the kill switch?
Unbelievable. Another reversal.
This is incredible. The Killbane just can't connect with the kill switch.
Oh, it definitely wasn't diapers. Just definitely not even, though they probably are. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Terry's. And we just started. Great. That's not good.
That's as brutal as it can get right there, Bobby.
Oh, you better believe it.
Ready for your close-up?
Wait. I'll give you the secret of the Apocalypse. Just leave me my mask.
I mean, we gotta unmask him, right?
Yeah.
Like,
We already have epic weapons.
Yeah.
Plus, in my opinion, the sword is way cooler.
Has been dematched.
Yes, we have seen the face of the walking apocalypse. And to be honest, it's a man with a receding hairline.
It's a man with a receding hairline.
You gotta love it. Against all odds, the Saints are still standing.
What a night, Zach. What a night.
Kill Bane, it's just a match.
It's my fucking reputation! This is my city. I am its Caesar! And I get to fiddle while it burns.
Wasn't Caesar killed, though?
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if using Caesar as your role model. I'm just saying, because he, you know.
I mean, we still have basically an hour and a half to finish up the game, technically. And I think our next mission is basically the final mission, almost.
Okay. Are we gonna do the space one? Are we gonna do, like, the final one after it, where you, the gangsters in space? Like, what is that one? Like, not the DLC, but before the DLC? Like...
The post-ending mission, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the final mission.
Cool. And
So before we get to that, I'm gonna grab my tank.
Okay.
Because we want to have our Invinci tanks during this.
Ooh, I got the explosions, no ragdoll. So we want to get our Invinci tanks. Okay.
Yes.
Fiddle while it burns. Also, allergy sucks. And I know I took my allergy meds today.
Try driving around, Jim. You're gonna kill us!
That's one way to stop a car. Okay, I'll get my tank out and then you get your tank out.
Okay.
If I can get out the garage door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go. Where are we going? Oh.
This way!
Yay.
Heard anything about what happened to Killbane?
Nope.
We need to know where he is.
Yep.
You're playing chess again, aren't you?
Yeah.
Damn it, Pierce.
Oh, hey, come to the crib. We got something important to talk about.
Because three-way was the final mission, if I remember right. Like the mission where we have to choose whether to go after Killbane or not.
Okay.
Which means we're literally doing the final mission.
Cool.
We're going to beat the game before the end of this stream.
Okay. That's one way to kill a Bane even though he's not dead. Yeah.
And in my personal opinion, if the game decides to freak out and glitch the heck out during the final mission again, like it did last time, and I mean the final mission, you know, the one on the movie studio.
Yeah.
Then I say we just skip it and go straight to Saints Row 4.
Okay.
This might not work!
And tanks don't have nitro.
Oh wait, it worked.
Okay.
Just barely.
Oh my god. Oh, Jesus, that
Like I
barely-
said, just barely.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna park my tank right about here, and then I'm gonna run up.
Okay, I'll park it about here.
That way the game recognizes that we're keeping these.
Okay.
So what's up?
Heard back from Legally. Studio wants you to do a screen test of Gangsters in Space.
Oh, fuck that. We're done being corporate whores. So who's winning? What's that?
God damn it.
I love how everything decides to work against him.
Yeah.
We gotta get down there.
The city is falling apart. Fights everywhere.
We don't do something, they'll come after us next.
I'll keep my ear on the police band. Let you know where things are really bad.
Good idea.
Wait for Pierce to get into one of our tanks.
Yeah.
Looks like he's gonna be your ride along.
Okay.
And then we don't have to give a shit about, leaving Oleg behind.
Cool.
Hey, Pierce is actually using the laser!
Cool. The AI is finally not being stupid. It's a miracle.
Right as we say that. Oh wait, there it goes. I was gonna be like, right as we say that, he starts not using it again.
Yeah.
I cleared the roadblock. Pierce, it is a good thing I'm invincible.
The AI is finally working in this game. I know, it's awesome. It's a Christmas miracle.
Let's get to work and drop these assholes.
I leveled up.
Yay!
Now I'm level 39.
Oh.
And I can call in a VTOL. I grabbed it just because. This is how we do it.
Yay!
Game? Got any more enemies for us? There's one. Now it's dead.
It exploded.
I found one. And it's dead.
Yay!
We're literally just patrolling this area like, hello, goodbye. I squished him.
Ready to hit the next spot?
After you.
Let's take the highway to get over there.
Okay.
The crew showed up.
I mean, that makes perfect sense when you think about the reason why freeways were made in the first place.
To make getting around easier?
Actually, no. The original way wasn't for consumer traffic. It was a contingency plan in case America got invaded by Nazis. We could basically drive tanks down the freeway, and that was the contingency plan.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, it works.
And because that never happened, it just ended up becoming the freeway anyway. So,
Which is always useful.
Yeah, exactly. Who needs
especially at the end of next week.
Yeah. Who needs it? Who needs an infinity gauntlet when you've got a tank that shoots lasers and is indestructible? Beat it, Thanos. There's a new killing machine in town. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, girl.
Invents a tank, invents a tank, invents a tank.
Akira, I don't think there's any arrows for me to drift to gain speed as a tank.
Just like old times.
That being said, the tank is moving a lot faster than it would have been normally, because we cheated and upgraded it with a glitch.
Yay! Which is super.
Sorry.
Which is super awesome glitch.
Also, Akira, I remember reading something where you said that beat hazard on 100% visuals is hard on the eyes, but when I saw that, it was like, wait a minute, that's literally what I normally play it on. Also insane difficulty.
Cool.
Good fight. Was sort of impressive.
Lost exquisite.
Still feeling good, Oleg?
Never better. More than I can say for Stag. You fight with the strength of Achilles.
You're both cheaters. That's okay, though. It's fun.
That's our kids.
We're seeing a huge concentration of stag and luchadors at the armory. Sounds like a perfect spot for us.
That was easy.
That wasn't much of a fight.
Also, I don't think I have Eurobeat, if that's a game. I want to get Shapes and Beats, though.
I want to get that really weird game called Jimmy and the Pulsades? Oh, it's a really weird name.
Pulsating Ooze or something?
Yeah. Like, that game looks like a lot of fun. In general, I'm a sucker for RPGs.
Hang on a sec. Hey, keep talking, I'm just saying hang on a second, the game.
Okay. I would give you a punishment, but I don't feel like RP right now, and I don't care. Yabado! No punishment! No. No. Ah, stretchy. Oh my god.
I mean, Akira, you mentioned that song, and literally it's one of the first things to come up when I look up Eurobeat.
But yeah, another game I also want to get is Under Hero. Like, Under Hero looks really good. Because it's kind of
yes,
like...
it does.
Yeah. And at some point, I do want to play the Paper Mario games on emulator. So it's gonna run like shit running the using the Dolphin emulator. Like, my god, Dolphin's a piece of crap.
Well, depending on which game you mean, we could just use my GameCube. Once we have a capture card.
Because I really want to play, like, Thousand Year Door.
Well, all we have to do is locate a copy on, like, eBay or something. Okay. And then we can just pop the disc in. Okay, this music is going really well with all the explosions I'm hearing.
There's also got to be a way that there's also probably a way that we could just take a ROM and a CD and, you know, bootleg a quote-unquote disc copy.
Actually, we can't.
Do they have like the protection thing? I wasn't sure.
Well, for one thing, GameCube uses a smaller disc size, like physical disc size.
Okay.
Which literally makes it impossible for us to actually get that taken care of.
A thousand door runs fine on Dolphin on my laptop. I had tried to play a game on like Dolphin. That emulator is so bad though. I'll see how it performs with a test stream. You can actually, apparently you can buy mini DVD-R disc. Huh. So that might work.
I mean, another thing I thought of was, like, I thought with the GameCube discs is, don't they spin backwards or something?
Yeah.
And because of that, if you burn it through a normal CD player thing, then it's going to burn the wrong direction, and the data will not read on the GameCube.
Okay. But yeah, I'll see how it runs on Dolphin for a start before we do all that. Like, I'll do a test stream and see how it runs on Dolphin. If it runs okay enough, unlike the last game I tried to run on Dolphin, then I'll just use that. Otherwise, you know, we can get a capture card and everything. Yeah, Dolphin is...
I literally went over the edge of the bridge to get down to the lower area.
But yeah, I agree, Mike. Dolphin is mega levels of shite. Check the wiki for which setting to use for Dolphin.
Hey, I was thinking, we might die here. Anything you want to get off your chest?
Way to be a daring
Okay.
Pierce.
Yeah, and you can actually check which settings you can use for specific games. Like for Thousand Year Door, there might be specific settings that are optimized for that game to make it run better. You know, there's all that stuff.
Kill Bane can leave. We don't care.
I can't let him win. We can't let him win.
Don't move until I get.
I don't have a problem with Dolphin, but it's the only GameCube emulator. Yeah, that's the problem. There's no other alternative, which sucks. Like Thousand Year Door required bounding box. Okay.
Sorry, try again. The city's watching us clean up your mess in the streets here, not add to it.
Let's see how many people believe that when Shandi and Viola are found in the wreckage.
You can't make it to Vulcan. You can't let Shani die. Fuck Killbane. He ain't worth losing our girl.
Why is it saying you're abandoning one follower? Weird. Nintendo made weird choices, but good ones to keep people from bootlegging games. And then there's emulators, which made it a bit easier to bootleg and play games for free. Yeah, but they didn't do a good job with the DS. Like with the DS and the 3DS, they made all kinds of like bootleg cards. I used to have a bootleg card for the Nintendo DS when I was younger. I used to have one of those R4 cards, they were called, and it had like 20 different games on it. It was nice. It was hella nice.
This is my town.
Not sure how well it could work with a quad-core CPU if you were also streaming, though. Yeah, that's a problem. I need to get a better CPU. I hate this. I hate the i5. Like, the i5 7500 is a piece of junk. It is a piece of crap. I'll be honest. I need to get myself, like something
I think we swapped tanks because I just realized I'm in the purple one.
Oh.
That's okay. Also, Akira, what do you think of the remix I'm playing in place of the game's version?
i5 7500 would be fine if you weren't streaming. Yeah, it's so terrible at streaming, though. Like, what I want to get is I want to completely rip out my motherboard, probably sell it on eBay, rip out the CPU, sell that on eBay, and just get an AMD board and get a Ryzen, to be honest. Like, I want to save up like a couple hundred, get a Ryzen, and I think I'll be a lot happier with my computer in terms of like rendering speed. Because rendering speed is the worst thing on earth with this thing. It only runs at 1x speed, whereas a encoder can run like 10x if you have a fast enough CPU. Which basically that's how okay, let's say you have like an hour of footage. If I try and encode an hour of footage that's 720, 60 frames a second, it will take 1 hour. And what you want ideally is that if I'm encoding 1 hour of footage, I want it to take like 10 minutes. Ideally, I want it to take 5 to 10 minutes. And my CPU doesn't do that. It can take so long for encoding. I like Intel because it has a higher IPC, but AMD has more cores for multitasking. Yes, that's why Intel is great for gaming, but AMD is better for streaming. Because you have to remember that whenever you're streaming or you're doing encoding tasks, it's going to be heavily dependent on multi-threading. That's what programs like OBS and Keyed Live, Sony Vegas, that's what those kinds of programs rely on, is multi-threading in order to make it run better. Without like multi-threading support, you're kind of screwballing yourself. Because OBS can use 16 cores, no problem. Keyed Live can use 16 cores. Sony Vegas can use 16 cores. Just about any recording software you can think of can use like 16 cores. Whereas a video game can barely run one thread. Most video games aren't even optimized for multi-threading at all. So, you know, Intel is great if you're doing gaming, because you're going to need that single core performance more often than not. I need a new graphics card, a CPU, and more RAM. I have enough RAM, I have like 8 gigs. I would love to get another 8 gig and have it up to 16, but I want to focus on getting a better CPU first and foremost.
This is my town.
Even though I don't stream, I still much prefer AMD, as yes, the 8700K technically gets a bit more performance in games, but it costs more and doesn't multitask nearly as well. So I usually prefer AMD. My laptop has more RAM than your desktop. I don't really see like 8 gigs is fine for right now. The only time I ever need more than that is when I'm playing Minecraft. That's about it. That's the only time I've ever said, you know what, I need 16 gigs because Minecraft is an unoptimized monster. Like, Java is not a good engine. Holy shit. That's why RAM is a very low priority. I'm very happy with 8 gigs. LOM, I think my laptop beats her desktop in every way. I don't know. My only real big issue that I have a complaint with my CPU. Everything else I'm satisfied with overall. Also, RAM is expensive. It's only $100. It's only like $100 for like an 8 gig stick. And we're talking the latest DDR4 RAM. I bought my RAM for like $100 for like 8 gigabytes. And
we're both alive.
Okay.
Unless it's talking about Pierce. Oh, wait, there's no numbers on Pierce. Oh, it's one of the random Kenzies.
Oh. Oh, what was so fucking expensive? What was so stupid expensive? GPU because mining. Yeah, the Bitcoin mines. Yeah, like GPUs these days cost about $300-400 easily because of that. I got a 4720 HQ. I'm waiting to upgrade. Gotta pay off my car first. Yeah, you gotta focus on things like your car. Ron, you have... Okay, so you have an i7 6700 HQ. You have the same GPU as mine, which is a GTX 1060. And you have 16 gigs of DDR. Oh, this is gonna be hilarious. I can't wait to get out the fart jar for this. Oh, that's beautiful.
Here's what Akira said, by the way. And for a moment, I thought Aunt Akari was tying up Audra.
Why aren't you throwing those?
Ah! Dabu. Well, that was easy. And I have an i7 with no GPU. I can't even use Bandicam on my computer without my CPU raising to 100%. Yeah, my CPU raises to about 80%. My CPU goes to like 60 to 80% utilization. That's why I need to get a better CPU. Something that can run on 20%. Ideally, 20 to 40% would be the range that I'm looking for. I think I'm good with computers for a while. My desktop is a Ryzen 5 1600 with a GTX 1080, 16 gigs of RAM. Yeah, your desktop is 100 times better than mine. Holy shit, I'd love to have a 1080. My laptop is the 6700 HQ, 1060 and 16 gigabytes of RAM, so I'm not going to upgrade my shit for a while. Once I get a Ryzen core CPU, I'm not going to upgrade my computer for quite some time. Once I have a better CPU.
As soon as you screw up, we'll be back. And next time, Stag is going to put you down.
Oh, I love you too, Cyrus.
The only thing is that first of all, we're gonna have to wait a while before I can even do that, because first of all, Kari has to get settled in and get and go get employed at probably Xerox. Hopefully, we're hoping for Xerox, because Xerox pays very well.
Well, the tech support company right next to where we're gonna be living. Specifically.
Yeah.
We said we'd follow him to the ends of the earth.
Technically, is it Xerox anymore, or did they rename it? Didn't they rename it something else?
It's not Xerox. It's, I forgot the name, but it was something else.
Yeah, because it used to be Xerox, then it got bought out by another company. I know that much.
I mean, when I think of Xerox, I think of printers.
Me too, actually.
Give me some good news, Cornell.
Looks like the gate is protected by a security network tied to
Oh, you can move?
Yeah, I didn't glitch out, which is good. Like, thank goodness.
Hang on, I gotta turn my music audio back on.
I've got a shitload of tabs open and multiple Twitch streams hovering at around 10%. That's why I need to get a Ryzen core. That right there. Good lord.
First one shut down.
Of course, the cutscene things.
Only 2 days till retirement. Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah, I think what happened the last time that glitched out on my end was that I was using the Linux version, and now I'm not. I'm actually using the Windows version.
Oh, that might be it.
Yeah.
Which is dumb. They should have more properly optimized the Linux version.
Yeah. Which is weird why you'd have those kinds of glitches when all you're doing is you're swapping the engine over from DirectX to like OpenGL, but what do I know? Like, why have an i7 without a G? I don't know.
Wait, that's about to go boom.
You were the best of us.
Yeah.
Luckily, they gave us another one right here, as if they knew it was gonna go boom.
This must be where our recon squadron crashed. I don't see any survivors, though.
Oh, we need to go that way. I got confused.
Yeah. Oh, and Akira, I might tie her up, but that's for after.
And Strappy.
We'd have to buy one.
Uh-huh. Oh, my Steve.
Akira sent a smiley.
I only have 2 gigs of RAM. Oh God. How do you, yeah, exactly. How do you have 2 gigabytes of RAM?
I get left, you get right.
That's... Yeah, 2 gigabytes of RAM isn't even enough to open up to use your web browser. Like, you'll be able to barely run, like, Google Chrome or Firefox with fucking 2 gigs. Jesus.
Up we run. And I've got infinite sprinting.
Firefox will go over 2 gig, Chrome too. Yeah, you have to literally make sure that you only run one browser tab at a time. Like, you have to physically make sure that you're only using one browser tab. Oh my god.
Only to fail now. Earth is doomed.
You're the doomed one, General.
It's an old fucking work computer, yet I can run 10 tabs of Google. How? How you run 10 tabs of Google on 2 gigs? I guess it must be using hard drive. It must be like using page pull RAM, as it's called. That's what it's doing, is it's using page pull. I'm using 7 gigs right now.
You know, the one thing I wonder is if this is actually Kill Bane, or if this is just...
Conveniently placed lava crystals.
We need him to come over here to the lava crystal.
Oh.
How does it feel to know you will die on Mars?
I wouldn't know.
going around. Keep going around. Lead him. Lead him. Lead him.
Okay.
Heck, too soon. Too soon.
Oh shit.
That one burned.
Yay. Oh, my poor CPU running at 100%. That's not good.
Lava! Dangerous stuff! You think this will stop me? You can count on it.
Your turn.
Yay. At least 2 gigs is enough to run Gmod. Okay.
That's surprising.
I know, like, what? Like, how do you... I guess, well, I mean, we're talking about the Source engine. The Source engine is one of the best engines to date, in my opinion, in terms of sheer optimization, portability to other operating systems. I mean, Source engine is pretty beastie as far as older gaming engines go. It's a pretty nice piece of kit. Like, I would love if they made another Source engine. Valve really does need to make a modern Source engine. It would easily be just the best thing. I swear. I also liked using Hammer. I also... Valve has made Source too. I meant... Okay, just no one knows how to use it. Okay. Because they haven't documented it at all, or like, you know, like they really haven't said, this is how you actually run this program. So just nobody bothers with it. That's kind of stupid.
But I found something.
Even at Valve, they don't seem to know. How do you not know how to run your own gaming engine? Like, you built it yourself, and yet you don't.
This is a funny ending.
You get it next time.
Everybody back to one. Settle.
It is a funny scene.
All right, people, big smiles. It's a happy ending. And action.
And I like that they flat out point out that's the good ending.
I'm living in that 21st century, doing something mean to it. Do it better than anybody you ever seen. Do it screams from the hate.
So now we can go straight to the next game. Because we still got 50 minutes.
Okay. Are we skipping the credits?
I did.
Okay. Yay. Toilet outfit. You can be an evil potty monster.
Evil potty monster. And save game.
Yeah, I should probably do that.
That only took us 17 hours and 20 minutes to complete.
Cool. Isn't a toilet outfit just a diaper? Atapu Papa.